Well, round two, shall we say? Hello, my gravy festive babies, and welcome back to the mega campaign, where today we are continuing on our CK3 game into EU4. Pain, suffering, weird French people, we got it all. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let me take you on a journey on how French people should not be trusted in the Middle East, apparently. Also, leave a like, please subscribe. Please. So boom, this oh my god, it's so ugly. There's just so much to unpack here that I don't think I'm really gonna go into a lot of it, because dear lord. So for the most part, the world is a absolute state and a half. Here is the imperial map mode, here is the religious map mode. Obviously Catholicism retook the Holy Land. We've also got the random bit of Catholic in Cumania from where we crusaded, and we obviously left off with these guys being the last Crusader state, which is pretty cool. Norway has a personal union with Ireland, that's something. And the Byzantines are actually incredibly strong and probably going to be our biggest enemy at the start of this game. But without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and zoom out so you can see the mess, and if you want to go ahead and look a bit more in detail, feel free to do so. We are going to go ahead and get into it. So if you guys are enjoying the series, feel free to leave a like, hit subscribe button down below, and let's get straight into the chaos. Okay, so starting off, we're losing money. We're losing money quite badly. Also, we don't have the best ideas. In fact, I'd go so far as to say we have some pretty terrible ideas, unfortunately. I mean, infantry combat's not bad, but the rest of these not very good. And that morale one's kind of useless at the end, but well. Now, because we start in 1350, we only will be able to do one technology until, well, we catch up to the base start game, and everyone has feudalism by the look, so we're in a very advanced world. Now, we are kind of sandwiched between two enemies here, that being the Byzantines and the Persians over here. And obviously to the east, we also have this mega Indian state who have immediately rivaled me, and I've rivaled them back. In fact, if we go by development, the Byzantines are number one, then it's me, and then it's the Nathans of the world in India. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to worry about these guys eating up all the land, especially because it's so disunited over here with all of these broken up Mongol, like, empire pretenders. Oh my god, I just realized why I've got no money. It's because I have forts pretty much everywhere. Oh my lord. Oh, would you look at that? The battle royale that is Spain is starting to kick off, which should make sense, really, because they are all Catholic. They just need to, well, figure out where they're standing. Oh my god, I just realized a bit of Adamite survived down here. That's the nudist religion in CK3. Maybe that's Pepe. Maybe Pepe's still haunting us. So my first goal is definitely to cut off the Byzantines from going any further east, which means I'm unfortunately going to have to slap the Persians round just a little bit more. There we go. We also offered vassalization to Egypt down here, who are the other Crusader state, and they have a few little cores down here, so we can gobble up a bit more land and clean up the border in Egypt. So now that we've gone ahead and reached the only tech we can do for a while, as you see, we've got 880% on that until we get to the base start date. I am just deving up a few provinces and culture converting a few others so that our great culture of Outrimmer can reign supreme. Every time I say Outrimmer, I just think of rimming. It's some sort of weird hybrid French Crusader state thing. Now, this is the first time I'm playing with the new governing capacity. Not too sure what that means or what this arbitrary number will do to me once I go over it, but I'm trying to not go over it. It does mean we are limited on how much land we can actually take at the moment, so instead I've just been feeding my little vassal Egypt a bunch of land and making them a big strong boy. Big strong boy with a big strong bunch of land, wink. Why is it only just clocked onto me the Burgundy is in Spain? Oh my lord. They also have Italy as a personal union. Oh my god. Okay, they might actually be a big boy there. That's not very cool, bro. Oh, this is going to be our first big war. We're going to declare war on the Byzantines, try and claim bits of this North African stuff up here, because I notice they are at war with the Pope right now, and all my allies are willing to join, which puts us at a significant advantage against them. But I'm also going to have to deal with the Persians at the same time. Yeah, for a second, I thought the English wouldn't be a problem. But then I realized we're playing EU4, and nothing ever makes any sense when it comes to the AI and war. So the English have just brought over their entire army to help with this, apparently. There you go. A bit of a costly war in terms of manpower, but we did absolutely thrash the Byzantines there, and we got a whole bunch of land kicking them out of North Africa, except for these landlocked provinces, but we'll deal with that at some point. That's right. I puppeted Ray. The country of Ray, where everybody is called Ray. Yeah, for some damn reason, I thought the EU4 start date was at 1399, but that's actually the EU3 start date. So we're actually still 40 years away from the actual game start date, which means we have 40 more years of no tech, which is not that bad, because I've made Jerusalem the most prosperous place in the world. We've also spent most of our Diplo at this point converting all of the Middle East to our culture, the brilliant French made-up Altrima. Oh, it's not looking too good for the Byzantines right now. I got called in by my Ruthenian allies, the Russians, who are actually quite a monster, and I didn't realize everyone else was also beating them up. You know, looking at my fellow empires right now, I'm feeling like I should be worried, right? Is there something you guys ate or drank that I should be aware of? Oh. That's very early. Oh, and I didn't even realize we already lost France to Cathar completely. Dear Lord. Crusader sacking the Byzantine Empire. Where have I seen this one before? Oh my god, 1445. Okay, we're finally in the normal EU4 game, which means we've immediately moved to the Age of Reformation because Sweden had some very bright ideas. But that does mean that we can finally do some damn technology. I've had so many points free that I've just been endlessly and probably just inefficiently spamming Jerusalem to be the most developed province in the world. If you could zoom in any further, it's like Wakanda down there. Genuinely had no idea what idea to pick. I don't want to do any colonizing in this game, and because of our lackluster, fighting ability through our ideas up until halfway through, I've just got quality ideas and we're just gonna go with that. Oh, I think I just missed that, but we've got ourselves a Renaissance in Portugal. Okay. It's already spreading quite far across the world. I'm kind of glad it didn't spawn somewhere random, but yeah, that's not that bad. Don't mind me just putting down a couple, pretenders that don't agree that our new leader, Pepe Le Reborn, the 666, deserves to be in charge. Literally the reincarnation of the devil there. Oh my god. Okay. And they got colonialism too. Portugal, although I looked at that wrong. That's not Portugal at all. That's basically kind of Spain. They're actually mopping up over here. Oh, hello, big boy. Originally, I wasn't really going to bother with the Byzantines too much, but then I realized they have 467 tech, and I have 15, 14, 15. We need to put them out their misery. I gotta say, Russia kinda sucked. Alexander definitely didn't weep because there was nothing left to conquer. Alexander got hard because he had cannons and India was free game. Can we just talk about how overpowered trade is in this game? Making a lot of money right now. I haven't really looked at what's going on colony-wise, but it looks like a goddamn free-for-all. Jesus. We got the Dutch, we got the French, is this the Danish? Who is this? This is the Danish, yeah. We've got Iceland and South America. Well, the Pope has come to be on. Now, I ain't too sure what's going on here with Bohemia, but I guess my ally Austria is having a bit of fun. I don't even remember Austria being there, but then again, I don't remember Russia being full siege down by Georgia and Sweden, so I gotta say, that's terrifying. You know, I was trying to clean up a bit of Persia down here, and I was going to invite my ally Hungary, but they're 17,744 in debt. I mean, I really hate to see it. We were such good friends, Mr. Pope, but for some reason, I'm at war with you because my allies are doing something. I'm burning you to the ground. Okay. I definitely missed this one. Oh my god, it's all French too. It's like the French, powerhouse game. Okay, but apparently Sweden's just got an eternal hunger because they just won't stop eating everyone. Oh my god. Oh, and they also have The throne of Luxembourg. So I've been playing for like 100 years now, really recording that much, mostly because not a lot's been going on, but that's because the game's been so easy, and obviously, as you can see, money's no problem. Manpower, army force limit, none of that's been a problem. And it's not just been easy for me, as you can see by the Swedes. I've noticed that everyone is pretty overpowered. Let's just go ahead and look at the great powers right now in terms of development. Yes! I have just been endlessly conquering India for the most part. My governing capacity is ridiculously over. Probably not too over for you meta guys, but for me, someone who hasn't really played with this before, pretty over. And it's not just me that's been eating India. It's not just me that's been eating Central Asia. I don't even know what happened to the Ming, but Russia also colonized around here. Like, it's a bit of a mess. And everyone is caught up on technology too. Well, everyone except the Byzantines, who are now landlocked in the middle of Hungary for some reason. Oh, I just looked at Africa too. Why have I not been paying attention to Africa and the giant chunk that Britain's eaten and the giant chunk that Spain's eaten? Indonesia looks almost the same. They've taken a few chunks out of places, but nothing too... Oh my god, Australia. We have New Holland. We have the Huffunian Australia. The French are here, and if you're wondering where the Huffunians are from, somewhere over here. Oh, no, they were over there. I just want to point that out, but they've been kicked out, and now they just live in Australia. Yeah, sorry. New Zealand? New Holland, my friend. For Europe, Netherlands is actually quite big. France was actually under a personal union with Great Britain for a long time. I think they're actually now free and independent. Yeah, Spain hasn't done anything at all that I can tell other than conquer all of Americas. I'm still kind of perplexed about the Austria situation, but Hungary's not been doing too well either. They were on a hot streak for a while, but then the Swedish horde came in, and Russia may as well just not exist. I think the most cursed thing, though, has to be the Pope, with his Papal Brazil and Papal La Plata down here. I don't even know why he's down here. I can't even pronounce your name. But as usual, the Americas are just absolutely disgusting. United States breaking free from the French or the Dutch. I'm not too sure who they broke free from. It's pretty cool. The British California. Why? British Mexico War? Why? But yeah, I know I've got a hell of a lot of development, but a lot of that's just been me spamming my PP into it for a long time, so I've not had anything to do with it. Britain, on the other hand, is a monster. I'm really interested to see how this goes in Vicky. I would keep eating more of India, but I've got truces with most of these people now, so it's probably going to get to Britain, I imagine, but I don't know how they're still gobbling stuff up. Actually, one thing I haven't checked out is the religion map. It's just all Catholic, except that's where the Cathars went. They got kicked out of Southern France over to the New World. I ain't too sure about this like Central Asian horde though. They're like beating up everyone around them, especially now that Ming's exploded. I have no idea what to do with the Great Sultan Backman. I have a force limit of 828, but I just can't be bothered to build them all. I mean, I guess it's safe to say we're probably not going to get a united Germany anytime soon. And the alignment just spawned not in me. Thank you very much, Italy. Wait, why did it spawn in the Pope, actually, now I'm thinking about it? Have you woke up a new man, Mr. Pope literally woke up and was like, you know what, God? Kinda cringe. Ooh, one of Spain's colonies is actually trying to break free, but it's getting invaded by the United States at the same time? What's going on here? I thought it'd be funny to build to my force limit, and this is giving me a headache to look at. This is gonna be the weirdest war I've ever fought in EU4. The army sizes are absolutely atrocious. This is quite literally World War Central Asia. If you're wondering what this is for, it's for this. Yeah, that's just a casual million men loss there, and I was just completely death stacking my armies around and losing them like an idiot. Note to self, never go back to Central Asia. Just over 1 million people dying for Azerbaijan. I don't know if you should go to a doctor, Hungary, but this Byzantine cancer appears to be growing. That's taking the just a flesh wound thing to a whole new level when you immediately go to war with Russia after I pummeled you. What the hell? Yeah, there's nothing like sieging down someone's core territory, and the AI decides to counter that. They will invade South Italy, your vassal state, instead of defending their land. And to think, Maghreb, we quite literally used to be brothers, but now you've got the cursed Luxembourg throne. Sometimes you just see stuff in EU4 and it's just like, why the hell are the why the hell are the Dutch and the Pope's galleys having a fight? Oh my god, it's the fifth Swedish war of eating everything. Yeah, I honestly thought this was one country, but no, there's actually just another country called Lower Gurma here. What the hell is Lower Gurma? Sounds like a Star Wars character. Sweden's reached all the way to the Pope. I'm genuinely terrified of this, you know? I thought Denmark looked a weird color, and then I realized it's actually Hungary. Right, we've hit 1725, and things are just going more and more haywire, so we're gonna call it here for now. It's crazy. That's all I can say. For the past 100 or so years, I've just been cleaning up the borders pretty much, trying to make things look pretty, but I would have cleaned this up a bit by going nowhere near you again, buddy. But out of all of the cursed EU4 games and mega campaigns we've done, this is definitely the most cursed. Without a doubt. As usual, going into Victoria, we will probably have to clean up a few things. A lot of people always ask, why'd you clean stuff up? Blah, 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 blah. Because in Victoria 2, a lot of small nations like Gujarat down here, guess what? They will stay there for the rest of the game into Hoi 4. They will never be invaded, they will never do anything, and they will just sit there when they could go to another nation like the British and actually turn into something and make the game interesting. Now, it's not like I'm just gonna be like, yo, Georgia, you now belong to Russia. It's mostly just these like small little nations that never really did anything or went anywhere. For the most part, like everything down here, I'll probably just like give this small nation to kill stuff like, it's just small stuff like that to make this not so terrible. For your headcanon, you could just say, you know, the extra 100 years between now and Victoria 2, someone invaded them, okay? Pat yourself on the back. But yeah, I have no idea how this is going to go down. Here's a last look at the GPs. I am obviously number one. I've been well, I wouldn't say try-harding. I've just been storming over everyone. And here is a look at the map right now. If keep an eye on who you think's going to be some of your favorites. The Empire of Heaven, chosen by God, has led the world to Catholicism, and we've done a lot of conquering. We've got a lot of land. Taking India is going to be very interesting for us. We probably won't do a lot of expanding in Victoria 2, that's for sure, but we will be trying to keep this thing together somehow. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the mega campaign, and stay tuned for tomorrow, where we will be continuing this with Victoria 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and if you've got any more fan art or stuff like that, feel free to send it to my Twitter, linked in the description, or the Reddit, or just, I don't know, draw it in smoke signals and hope that I'm around to see.